Hello, my beautiful blossoms. It's me, Misaki Mirai, and welcome to another Ys game. This is not the one I did the demo of. Like, I played the demo version of like a different Ys game earlier this month, but I chose to purchase this one because I actually know what I'm doing in this game, and I don't want to struggle too much. But this is actually the one I actually have experience with, because I've played some of it on the Nintendo Switch, which is something that I mentioned on in my most recent community post. You can say on my most recent community post, whichever way you want to put it. So yeah, we're gonna be playing through this, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. At least I will. I don't know about all of you, but yeah, I have not started this game on the PS4 at all, but it's a similar experience. And I'll be doing this on my PS4 Pro. Therefore, I'll have quicker loading times than the Nintendo Switch. So here we go. Now, we have a whole lot of difficulties. We have easy difficulty, which is accessible to anyone, perfect for those who struggle with action games. There's standard difficulty for anyone who wants to enjoy the story and gameplay. Hard is for those who desire the thrill of engaging action. Recommended for experienced players of the Ys series. Extremely unreasonable difficulty for extraordinary masters of action games only. A cruel, mercilessly unbalanced difficulty that puts even nightmare to shame. Enemies will act faster. That will be torture. We're not gonna do all difficulties. Maybe I'll do it someday, but no, today will not be that day. And it's okay. Lunatic is an insane bloodbath where all enemies deal double damage. Recommended after finishing the game at least once. Oh god. We're not doing any other difficulty than easy. We're gonna stick with easy. I don't have auto-correction. I don't recall any games having auto-correction. I don't want that, though. As much as I appreciate that, I like to look around freely, so I'll have that off. Okay, footholds will be added to locations where movement is challenging. That will be useful. We can adjust things later. This way you play. I don't have data of that because I didn't save during the demo. Yeah, let's just begin without, because like I said, I didn't save when I did the demo, so, blame me for that.
Good. You've made it out. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls. Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again. Now go.
Now, this game is actually totally enjoyable, and I kid you not, it's actually fun to play through. And there's actually a funny character that has a funny name. Well, it's only funny because of the name, but this is just a prologue where you have to run. Okay. So, basic things such as that stuff we've already played through one Ys game, so I already know the controls for this. So here we go. Okay, and I'm not playing the demo, so fortunately we can play the full game of this. Whew, that's gonna be intense. Here we go. There's nothing to look for.
No reports received so far. Did a prisoner break out?
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna skip the dialogue. Event markers. I don't need tutorials. I'm not gonna worry about looking on the minimap. So yeah, there's nothing to look for. Doesn't matter which way. Here we go. We just have to go through.
Report! Report!
What is it?
There's been an escape from the East Wing cell block. We're verifying the inmate number now. Stand by for a follow-up report.
How the hell? Seal all passages leading to and from the East Wing! Quickly!
Yes, sir.
Okay, that area is blocked out for now. We have to go down. Now. Trap door. Open. You can't go through any other path because otherwise we're... Because, you know, that's just how the prologue is. So maybe there's a mod where we can look anywhere we want. But for now, you know, since I'm playing the PS4 version, I can't mod. Come on. There's stuff on Twitter. Good. I'll cut up. Okay, so we have to escape to this area. We will be back here later. I don't need to worry about that right now, because I'm going to be doing this with one save file. I will probably do multiple saves if I have to. But for now, no, there's nothing to look at. There's a chest.
Treasure chest!
Yay, we have a sword. Now, it'll give us a bit of context to what led up to this point. Okay, it's going to force us to do this. Because we have a fight. I don't have any of the DLC, so I can't, you know, show off any DLC outfits yet. Okay, obviously I'm not gonna read all this because otherwise I'd be. Because otherwise I'll just be here for a while. Now we can go all out with fighting. We have weird spider fish. We have rats or mice or whatever the fuck. Weird crab. Fish as well, crabfish, spiderfish, whatever you want to call them. They are what they are. They're so... but they're all ugly. I'm not going to lock on to anything, because I never lock on. Okay. We're going all out. Look at this. Now X is jump, which is preferable. Okay. Alright. Now, through here. Charge!
It seems I've arrived too late.
Obviously won't matter. She will introduce herself later. Or on, so we will have things explained to us as the story goes on, but, you know, since she introduces herself later on, we don't need to worry about it now.
Is it every day you're this unabashedly brazen? And we have only just met. No matter. Despite who you are, your role here is crucial.
Okay. Now obviously, stuff will be explained later. Now.
Impressive. You've assimilated with the curse without so much as a squeal. Your new form deserves a proper name. How about the Crimson King?
Okay. We got on the curse part quite a bit.
I did. Now you must calm yourself and fully embrace it.
Okay. Now this ability is actually fun to toy with. So we can teleport everywhere.
Understand your gift? There is no going back now, I'm afraid. The wheels of fate are already turning. Use your power to escape this place. We will meet again, in time. Owen, my name is Aprillis.
Damn it!
That's why I'm gonna later.
They told us we're not supposed to be down here.
Who cares? We have to find the prisoner.
Yeah, when I said later, I literally meant soon, but you know, that's kind of later-ish because of that. You know, now, watch this. We teleported. We teleported up and away. I like it. I like that ability quite a bit, but there's actually something more fun than that, which will be shown later on. Okay. Now we have skills that we can unleash, which case will be useful against tough enemies, and I will only use it against strong enemies. So therefore, we don't need to worry about it too much. I don't know what the fuck that was about. What the hell? That's something I didn't know about. Okay. We'll get the chance to look around here later. It's a good idea to at least try and follow the map a little bit. Okay. Now there will be destroyable objects.
Crimson Wand! A treasure chest!
Where's this treasure chest, buddy? Is it overhead, maybe? Right overhead. Oh, it's literally right here. I didn't see it now. Anyway. Those will help in case we take damage, but we don't need to worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about that. Good. Now the only good thing, I can either skip the enemies and just teleport right after we do the enemies. In which case I prefer to do the enemies. Not skip them, but you know, there's literally nothing that happens when you go up the stairs. Now, we have double jump, which is something that I demonstrated way before giving me the tutorial. Hence why I was out, I basically knew about that because I played the tutorial.
Let's take a break.
Okay. Now this is kind of a respawn point slash safe area thing. It's kind of hard to describe. But it will heal you too, so basically it's a safe spot. But it will also be useful for when we die. So, I want to look. I haven't gone through here. Wait, actually, if you try going that way, it'll just tell you that the guards actually catch up, now that I think about it, so. It's kind of a waste to go there. I don't need to worry about killing this enemy with a high-level skill. Well, not really high-level skill, but, a skill of a sort. So, I'll just be doing basic attacks. Because this is kind of an easy thing to kill. Okay. Okay. I don't really use the lock-on thing. Okay. That was actually an easy boss. Okay. Got through it, no problem.
There he is!
Is that really inmate 217? He looks just like...
Silence! I want that rogue in iron!
What the? He jumped!
It's unlikely that he'll make it out of these catacombs in one piece. The aqueduct leads straight to the city. Send a search party as a precaution.
Have you ever had a dream where you weren't you? You were someone else? When I have a dream like that, it makes me wonder, am I really me? Perhaps such a dream is my reality, and my reality is the dream. I discovered the answer during my adventures in Baldur, and the answer was astoundingly simple. They are both equal truths. What is real is defined by what is not. Who one is defined by who one isn't. One must accept these truths if they wish to live and learn and grow. It was in this prison, this cradle, where my dreams and my reality became intertwined. Adol Kristen. An excerpt from Baldur Prison.
Okay. That's basically that part of the story. We're not entirely done with the prologue, I don't think. Okay. Now there's plenty of context to this stuff, in a way. Let's see, we went backwards in time, which is before we got caught.
Finally made it to Baldur, the prison city. Word is, it's home to the biggest slammer in the Roman territories. Even from out here, I can tell the city's huge. Look, Adam. There's a security checkpoint at the gates. I may have left my life of crime. Getting the old shakedowns still puts me on edge. Anyway, it'd be nice to catch some shut-eye in an actual bed. They say the garrison runs a tight ship throughout the city. What with the prison? Well, let's go see what's going on.
Okay, so we can't really explore anywhere beyond this point that I know of.
How long is this going to take?
Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping to unwind at the end tonight.
You don't need to talk to anyone right now, because we don't have side quests. As much as I'd like to read all this stuff, there are gameplays that probably show all of that, so, you know, I'm not going to sit through that dialogue right now.
Who are you? You travelers? If you want to get into Baldur, we'll need to inspect your things.
Security looks tight here. Did something happen?
Huh. Guess you could say that. Some hoodlums calling themselves Monstrums have been plaguing Baldur.
Monstrums?
A certain dignitary has recently gone missing. There's no doubt they're behind this. Those damn pests. Blast it all. I've only just been transferred here, too.
Well, not sure if I follow, but it seems like a pretty big deal.
Warden Belger.
What? You sure? All right. Detain him.
Okay, now that doesn't look like a warm welcome to me.
You, with the red hair. You're the adventurer, Adol Kristen, are you not?
I could play dumb. I'm pretty sure it won't matter, so, you know, we're gonna just do the top option.
Just received a warrant for your arrest from the Capitol.
A warrant? For Adol? What for? He says it with a straight face.
You can't fool me. You returned from the cursed Isle of Seiren. You were involved with the Atlas Ocean incident. And most recently, you were seen in Altago in the aftermath of the ceasefire. You are being arrested on the grounds of your suspicious involvement in these events.
Ah, would you look at that. We're bona fide celebrities.
It'll be easier on all of us if you come quietly with me to the prison.
Warden Belger.
Oh, Shadowline. Caught me at a bad time. It's just in the middle of an arrest.
If it was this man here, allow me to take him in myself.
Oh? But weren't you on patrol?
Yes. However, we've just received word that monstrums were sighted in the main square.
Monstrums, you say?
Those must be the guys he was talking about earlier.
That's right. I was to report any monstrum activity directly to you.
Should have just said so from the start.
My apologies. Shall I take it from here?
Of course. I know you'll keep a close eye on it. I leave him to you, Shadowline. Troops, fall in! The primary garrison will shift their priorities to capturing the monstrums. Today will be the day those pests will finally go where they belong. Balduke Prison. The one who captures them will receive a sizable bonus.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Mr. Adol Kristen.
Obviously, if we try asking about what monsters are, we will be told that that we're not allowed to know, basically. So, you know, but I'll at least show all of you what I mean.
Unfortunately, I'm not obligated to give you that answer.
And that's what I mean by they will not tell you shit.
I am Shadowlord, Master and Commander of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights.
Hieroglyph Knights? So, you must be part of the Hieroglyph Church. Why are you working with the Roman Empire?
We operate in tandem for the sake of maintaining the order here in Balduke. Warden Belger is the one in charge of the garrison here. As his title suggests, he is also the warden of Balduke Prison. He will be the one to decide your fate. You will cooperate, one way or another.
Adol! He's so fast.
You are Dogi the Wall Crusher, are you not? I give you 30 points. You failed.
What are you on about?
Unlike Adam, you aren't wanted yet by the Roman Empire. And now, I can see why. You should be grateful I'm not taking you in too.
You son of a... All right.
I'll do commentary as much as I can, but you know, there's so much dialogue in this game, so you know, it's probably going to get tired quickly from this.
So, you're finally awake, 217?
And this is the person I've been talking about. Now, take a look at the name and think about a specific brand. All of you will see what I mean. But it's just hilarious seeing that name. Basically, Heinz is a brand of ketchup. When you think about it. And yet they have that name in this game. Think about that. There's so many jokes I can make about it, but I have nothing else to say about that because I've already made all the jokes when I played the game on the Nintendo Switch a while back. So, yeah, this is actually my favorite guard because of the name. So, yeah.
Right. Inmates don't go by their names here. Instead, they're given numbers. Yours is 217. You better get used to it. Don't get too excited. You've just woken up in time for dinner. Come on, let's go. And no funny business, all right?
Okay. So we're gonna sit through this.
Prison used to be a fortress. That's why it's got a complex layout. It's not just a soldier stationed here, but also the Roman army and the hieroglyph knights.
Now, obviously, you know, the reason why I said it skips some dialogue is because some of it is just random ass dialogue that has nothing to do with what's what. Plus, the guards always say the common dialogue of what's going on, blah blah blah, like especially when they don't expect escapes. So, kind of cliche dialogue. That's what basically why I skipped a little bit of dialogue during the prologue.
You might as well give up any hope of escaping.
Yeah.
Good. As long as you understand.
And I could try asking him, but he won't give me any intel either. Like, a lot of the questions are pointless to ask.
Listen, there are other inmates here, but speaking to each other is forbidden. Each of you have assigned seats. Yours is over there.
Please, I beg you.
Shut it and give me the food. I ain't about to go slave away in the mines on an empty stomach. Come on, help a guy out, will you?
That gives me just as much reason to eat as you.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Ah.
Why, you slippery little...
Okay, won't matter. But let's knock over the cup, because that sounds like fun.
Oh, watch it.
Hey, what's going on here?
Inmates 163 and 212. You two again?
Nah, I'm sorry.
Relax, gentlemen. We were just having a little chat.
Huh? 163, where's your fork?
My what?
Your fork. Where is it? God help you if I find out you're stealing cutlery.
The hell are you talking about? It's here on the table. Well, I swear it was just here. Where'd it go?
Sure it was. All right, come on, 163. Time for a body search.
No. Wait. I haven't eaten anything yet. Ugh. You little shit. This was your doing, wasn't it?
No.
Dirty liar. Mark my words. I'll remember this.
Take a left here. As I mentioned earlier, this prison used to be a fortress. Even the Knights and us guards aren't familiar with some of the older underground sectors. Forget about being found if you get lost. May as well call it your tomb. Anyway, it hasn't even been a day and you're already rocking the boat 217. I'd recommend not making an enemy out of 163. I heard you were going to be trouble, but still.
No.
It's just my luck. You can make it up to me by not trying anything else during my shift. And especially not with her. Pardon me, ma'am. I've brought the inmate you requested.
You're late. Preposterously late. What are you waiting for? Get in here!
You will do as you are instructed. You're going to be asked some questions. I hope your answers are adequate for your sake.
State your inmate ID.
It is 217.
So, you're the one I've been hearing so much about.
Now, there are some questions that relate to the previous games, but I don't know the context. Tell those.
I didn't think you would be so flimsy looking. From one who calls himself an adventurer, I was expecting someone more robust.
Yes.
You will speak only when I permit you to. For the past 7 years, you have been engaging in adventures. You seem to have a habit of getting involved in remarkable phenomena. These events have been withheld from the public, but delusions can only explain so much. Magic, the Eldine, alchemy, primordials. Preposterous, indeed. If you ask me, I'd say the rumors about you are quite inflated. Now, you will answer my questions truthfully and without reluctance. Do you understand?
No.
Good. There's nothing more preposterous than wasted words and time. First question, inmate 217. It seems that shipwrecks are a common occurrence for you. Even sailors and fishermen don't experience a fraction of the accidents you've been in. Some claim you instigated these incidents. What do you say to those accusations?
The bottom answer would make more sense, because otherwise we're just asking her pointless questions, and she doesn't want to waste that type of time.
Fortunately for you, no clear motives have been discerned given the circumstances. However, I won't dismiss the possibility that you are conspiring with the crew members. You've even happened upon legendary weapons and artifacts, but somehow you always lose them afterward. Another fraudulent scheme, perhaps? Your antics are a detriment to the national interests of our Roman territories.
Okay, so there were some questions that she I'm pretty sure there are questions that would have been asked. So recall answering more questions than that, but maybe it's like during the next day. Okay. But it's the only spot. That we can put it in. Because if we put it anywhere else, it'll be out in the open for no reason. Let's see. Search the prison cell. The door.
This is you. Come on, in you go. I'll check on you later.
It seems I have a neighbor. It's a shame I can't shake your hand. Could you come a little bit closer to the wall? Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we? That's much better. Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long. You don't mind, do you? I figured as much, seeing as you appear to be keeping yourself busy in there. Please excuse my curiosity. Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud. How about you?
Obviously, all of us already know who our in-game neighbor is for prison, because it's actually obvious.
It appears we already have much in common. I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges? In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted. But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued.
I'm just gonna set through this dialogue since, you know, it's just quicker than...
Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it.
It's just quicker than me doing commentary. Not every single sentence. But, well, I've already seen like quite a few of the characters, and I already have a few of them in my party for the Switch version. I'm not going to name names, because we will see them later on in the game, which is self-explanatory. So, yeah.
Wait. Quiet. I must have lost track of time. It seems they're doing their rounds now. The guards patrol on a strict schedule. Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours. Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
Obviously, we'll be switching between two perspectives, which will make the story crazy as hell, but that will be revealed later, and I'll explain when the time comes. In a way. At least do the best I can.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands. The ancient machine that controls the weather. The Ark of Napishtim. I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists. But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
The top one would just be stupid because earlier we were told to not bother worrying about escaping. But you know, as all of you saw in the prologue, we did escape. So there's context.
Yeah.
Though I find it difficult to believe, the reports do not lie. And I admit you have been cooperative these past few days. Is that what you hoped I would say? Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions. And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories.
Like, I understand her reasons. You know, like, we already know her reasons for this, but you know, I don't really know. But then again, it won't really matter too much because, you know, they don't really care, considering that everything is false charges. So let's go to the top one and ask the question.
Are you mocking me? Anybody would have a hard time believing these stories. I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this. Guard!
Yes, ma'am.
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes. Take him and go.
So they're sending you off? Just like that? I wouldn't be either. You did say you had a friend in the city. There's a rumor about this place. At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden. Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress. An emergency escape route, I imagine. I thought you'd say that. It's possible it leads out of the prison, but it's a labyrinth down there. There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels.
Obviously, we know it's not a typical prison because, you know, like you're told, this prison used to be a fortress. So,
You say that, but you don't seem concerned. We've only just met, but I already know you're not one to accept fate lying down.
then again, it's not like our ancestral mattered this early on.
I'm sure you'd have gone
So.
anyway, with or without my help. After all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you? I have my ways.
Alright. Since it has been a while since I started this recording, I'm going to end this video here. So, yeah. Goodbye for now, my beautiful blossoms. Remember to stay beautiful, stay hydrated, and stay safe.